Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Tony Mendez, and I am seated next to Mr. Eric West. Eric, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Tony. Thanks for having me here.
Oh, thanks for being with me, man. So we are here in the Lions Den in Immaculata LaSalle High School in Vizcaya, about to see a matchup between iMater Academy and your Royal Lions of Immaculata LaSalle. So, Eric, so today is senior night, and we're celebrating our 3 seniors. We have Charlize Ramos, Emma Callahan, and we also have Adriana Medina, team captain. Do you happen to have any of these seniors in your class?
Yeah, I had Adriana Medina right now. I had Charlize as a sophomore. I have not had the pleasure of teaching Emma, but I have heard amazing things. These are all stellar performers inside the classroom and, of course, on the court.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So the ladies have actually won their 5 out of their first 7 games, so they're on a great start to their season. And today we start our game in about 12 minutes. Coach, any stats, anything that you want to share before we go into the game?
Well, seniors are obviously making an impact early this season. Adriana Medina, she plays the center position. She's made her presence felt all season long. For her career, though, very impressive career. She's had 689 assists total, 89 aces, 176 digs, and 10 kills. So far this season, she's leading the team in assists. She's leading in aces with 9 aces, 60 assists, and of course she has 26 digs. So obviously making her presence felt right away. Callahan, Emma Callahan has had 28 blocks this season, 7 aces, and 24 kills. So obviously getting a great start to her senior season. And then Charlize Ramos, this is her first year on the varsity squad. She is making some contributions in the games, 4 kills, 22 attempts, and an 18.2% kill percentage. So all 3 seniors making their impact felt all season long.
And Charlize, I know I've had her in my classroom before. She brings that fire, that intensity, that leadership to the team. It's one of those invaluable things that we have on this squad. So what are we looking forward to today's game?
Well, we're going to have emotions. Obviously, the seniors are feeling the emotions rise up. It's their last senior night in front of their home school, so emotions are a big part of it. Coach Danny obviously was very appreciative, a great pregame speech showing his appreciation and love for his seniors. And, of course, you mentioned the intangibles, the intangible leadership that is felt by all 3 seniors, whether or not they have made significant contributions on the stat sheet. All 3 years or all 4 years of high school, they have had an invaluable presence in practice on the court all season long.
Absolutely. Mr. West, that was awesome. Thank you for sharing that. So this is senior night. We saw them get quite emotional. Some of them were in tears, and rightfully so. This is their high school. You know, these memories are going to last forever, and I'm really proud of these ladies. Here they are, senior night, and we're going to play a face-off against this iMater Academy. Looking forward to a win.
And I think, Tony, a big part of those emotions is the team unity. You can sense the team unity with these girls. They're together off the court, on the court. They play together, and we will probably most likely see that play style today as they play as one unit on the court.
Awesome, Wes. So with that being said, just going to take a moment to say thank you to the Huara family. Thank you for your contributions to the athletics department, for putting the effort to have us stream this ILS sporting event so that all students and family members can still support and watch our Royal Lions from home. And thank you, Huara family, for your generous donations to support these streams. We appreciate your continued support as we navigate through this current situation. And if anyone out there is interested in having your brand, your company be sponsored on our live stream, please feel free to reach out to Mr. Eric Taggart. That is Taggart at ilsroyals.com. Reach out to him, and we'll make sure we put a slot in for you during these live streams. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Lion's Den for your volleyball matchup tonight between iMater Academy and your Royal Lions. First up for iMater Academy, the starting lineup. Number 2, Roxanne Pinheiro. Number 4, Ashley Santiago. Number 5, Michelle Rodriguez. Number 10, Ashley Gutierrez. Number 12, Rachel Pinheiro. Number 22, Sofia Cuna. The libero is number 13, Shanti Guthman. And their head coach, Stephanie Navoa. And now for your Royal Lions. Number 7, senior Adriana Medina. Number 1, senior Emma Callahan. Number 21, Elena Marquina. Number 3, Angelina Cambo. Number 5, Daniela Jansen. And number 2, Sofia Moreno Bo. Your libero for tonight is number 33, Cristina Blanco. Good luck to both teams. Have a great match.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being with us. My name is, again, Mr. Tony Mendez, and I'm accompanied by none other than Mr. Eric West. Eric West, talk to me, man. How's it going?
Going great, going great. We have a great night here at the Lion's Den. We have senior night, we have high emotions, we have tough competition, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this match plays out.
And it looks like our 3 seniors, Adriana Medina, Emma Callahan, and Charlize Ramos are starting, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's very typical for a coach to do, but since all 3 are great contributors to the team, it just makes sense to slot them in for the starting lineup on senior night.
Absolutely. I can't imagine what it must be like to be them right now, like feeling those emotions. Look at them. Their teammates are so like cheering for them. It's nice to see them on the court together.
Well, the team is really united, especially despite everything with the pandemic. They're able to find that commonality, that bonding. You absolutely need it when you're in isolation, and you get this one outlet, which is volleyball. So they're very excited to be here on the court playing for each other.
I know they've been working hard. I've seen some footage of them training. The coach, Danny Salagrias, he has been cheering them on, and he's been such a kind person, keeping that morale nice and high with all of them being kind to each other throughout this whole process. It's been great to see.
Coach Danny has been an absolute blessing for LaSalle. He is very stoic. He's got that calming presence. He's very collected during his matches. So we're going to see that and how that affects his seniors tonight.
Indeed. So number 5 from iMater with the serve, Samantha with the set, and Helena with the kill. 1-0 LaSalle.
Well, Marquina is a big contributor, especially with kills. She found her spot opening on the left side, and she took advantage of it.
Did you call it La Máquina? I hope you did, because that sounded awesome.
Actually, that's what I would call it in class.
That's awesome. That serve was a little too hard, too far for Adriana Medina, and it goes out of bounds. It's a tie game, 1-1. iMater in control now.
And that's okay. That's just some of those senior night nerves that are playing in. You'll see as the match goes on that she'll find her zone, she'll find her rhythm, because she is leading the team in aces this year. So wait till she gets warmed up, and then she'll be delivering soon enough.
Indeed, it is senior night, so the nerves may be a little high right now, but I think, like you said, once everybody takes a nice, cool, calm breath, we'll be good. Helena again with the spike, but this time iMater is able to control. They get a back serve to the back row of LaSalle. And another back row spike.
And that was Kimbo. That's the leader.
It looks like there's a carry.
And as you can see, we have the contributors, the team leaders contributing early. Cambeau leading the team in kills, made her presence felt from the back row all the way in the back. But Elena Makina is obviously making a strong contribution with her hard hits.
La Máquina.
La Máquina.
Oh, Charlize with an aggressive hit to try to bring it back in, but it goes out of bounds, making it a tie game, 2-2.
And as we said, it's just some of those early jitters, those senior nerves on a special night factoring in. But as we move through the match, you'll see everyone's emotions calm down and a little bit more air-free volleyball coming up.
And we also see to our right, Sister Sue, who has joined the game. Hi, Sister Sue.
Always a great presence.
Yeah, she is nice. So iMater with the serve. Wasn't able to go over the net. That makes it a point for LaSalle, 3-2. We're in control. Yes, ma'am, you may. Yes. Thank you for asking, sister. Now Charlize with the serve. Jump serve. Nice job picking her spot. LaSalle back in control. Charlize with the second hit. And a beautiful kill. Finding her spot. Nobody there. Good job, LaSalle.
You can see, I'm laughing because you can see Cambeau was kind of laughing. She found her spot, and it wasn't even really tough. She was expecting a dig from that, and she got a kill.
Again, Charlize with the jump serve. Again, perfect spot. Making an effort for the other team to try to get it over. And iMater this time was not able to get it over the net.
Yeah, iMater's having some chemistry issues right now. You can see that they're not really gelling on the communication, and they're leaving this front section open, and that's where Charlize is pinpointing her serves. We'll see if she gets an ace.
Not that time. She goes to the back row, and now iMater goes for the spike, but into the net. Another point for LaSalle, another point for Charlize. Let's go, Royals.
So far, smooth sailing. We'll see if they get challenged here after maybe a volley back and forth. But right now, they're able to contain everything to their side.
And that hole's wide open again. And Charlize aiming right for it. Another dive for that by iMater.
A quick heads-up play by Cambeau to get that little tip.
Samantha with the set. Oof. And it seemed like there was a violation on LaSalle's end, making it a point for iMater, and they're in control.
Yeah, the referee indicated two. Maybe it just kind of jostled into her hand as she went for the set, so called the violation on LaSalle. Gives an opportunity for iMater to maybe get a rhythm going. We'll see.
Thank you, thank you. So now number 22 from iMater up to
Luna.
Luna up to serve.
Ooh, strong serve from Luna.
And that time Charlize not able to respond. 6-4 iMater.
Well, iMater hadn't really shown that they were strong hitters, but that serve kind of caught us by surprise. And we'll get settled in after this one.
Luna again with the jump serve. This time to Christina Brito. That time she was able to control it. Ooh, great kill by
Cambeau.
Cambeau, yes, Cambeau.
Accent on the O, Cambeau. She made it very clear how to pronounce her name throughout the school year for me. But Cambeau, you can see why she's leading the team with kills. She just knows how to pick her spots. So casual, so smooth in her swing. She's going to obviously have a strong impact today.
Samantha now with the serve. Nice and hard to the back row. iMater in control. Number 5 with the attempt for a spike. Charlize, good dig. Cambeau. Oh, that one goes out of bounds, unfortunately.
It was a point for the other team, but I want to say that all the pieces were in place. We had blockers there. It went through the block, but Charlize kept her cool, got the dig. We just had a tip not go LaSalle's way.
Mr. West, I think I have a message there for you from Mr. Dominic Vidal, former student, alum now from ILS.
Don Vidal, I hope you're doing great. Saw the way you went to school, loved the decision. Hope you're doing well. Don Vidal, great contributor for football. Had tons of sacks. Was in the state recognition for sacks. Great player, great student, great classmate, great teammate, great kid overall.
And a great
Thanks for the
leader.
shout out, Dom.
Absolutely. I love having Dom in my classroom. He really set the tone, and whenever things needed to get serious and get to work, he definitely did that. And I wish you all the best, Dom. Stay in touch, please do.
Back to the action. LaSalle recovered from an error, and now we're back with Emma Callahan showing the strong arm with a successful swing, getting a kill.
LaSalle back on top, 8-7.
And now Callahan gets the serve.
serve to the back row. iMater hustling for that second hit. And that spike unable to go over the net.
A little miscommunication there. Again, we're kind of struggling with the little wings. The side hitters are kind of in no man's land when those sets come in. I don't know if it's the setter or the wing, but they're not on the same page, causing some errors, which you cannot give LaSalle. They're going to take advantage of it.
That serve a little too hard, too far, making it 9-8 LaSalle.
This is LaSalle's game. They're in the driver's seat right now. They are in control. They're causing a little of their own mistakes, causing a few errors on their own, allowing iMater to stay in this, but I do not expect iMater to stay in this much longer. LaSalle will find their rhythm.
I love the confidence in you, Coach. That is so much appreciated here.
Oh, I just see it in their eyes.
I love it. Samantha now with the set. Adriana Medina with a spike, but they were able to handle it. And this one, almost hits our crew over here, but we were lucky enough not to get hit.
Yeah, thank God. There's expensive equipment over here, Tony.
Indeed, there is. Now the score is 10-8. LaSalle with the serve.
And Cambeau, the hard hitter, up to serve.
With her hits and with her words. A little miscommunication there by iMater, and LaSalle takes another point.
Yeah, Tony, that's been the theme of the game so far, is iMater's own mistakes, and actually LaSalle's own mistakes costing them points. We'll see whose offense actually wins the day by the end of the match, but I'm definitely predicting a Royal Lions victory for this first game.
I like what you're saying, Coach. Plus, just to your point, whoever's going to limit the most errors, I think is going to come out strong in this game.
Exactly, and what they say in football, offense wins games, defense wins championships.
The wisdom by Coach West. Cambeau with the serve. Hard hit right over the net.
Just squeaked over the net. Number 2 for iMater. Pinheiro was not able to wrangle it in, but that took a weird spin because of how hard the velocity on that ball was. Very, very intense, so it was hard to predict where that ball went afterwards, and iMater's just kind of struggling early on, and their coach decided to take a timeout. Smart decision by that coach.
You being a math teacher, Mr. West, how fast do you think that ball has gone by? I'm sorry.
By my estimation, I would say somewhere in the... Do I need to Google volleyball serve speeds real quick? 30 to 40 miles per hour? I don't know. Well, definitely not as fast as a baseball. I know that. Less than 90 miles an hour. I will say that. That is accurate.
Thank you for that, Coach. Thank you. And before the game goes back on, I do want to say thank you, Events by Drew. We would like to thank Events by Drew for supplying us with our streaming needs. If you are interested in streaming a live event, reach out to Drew directly. His email is drew@eventsbydrew.com. Feel free to reach out, and he'll make it happen for you. Thank you, Events by Drew.
And just like LaSalle seniors are going to make it happen.
Exactly. Cambeau again with the serve. 13-8.
Another great one. Ooh.
That was a spike right into the net.
Well, the serve was so fast, it kind of caught number 22, Luna, right underneath the neck. Awkward kind of bump to get that awkward set. So that first serve really set up the success there.
Another hard set.
Oh, expensive equipment.
We got lucky there again, Coach.
For all our viewers, we are safe. Do not worry. I know you guys were concerned.
This is awesome. Okay. Cambeau. No, they switch out Cambeau now, and we are bringing in to the game Daniela Jansen to serve.
That's a great move by Coach Danny. Obviously, LaSalle's having their way at the moment. Get some experience to you. We're okay. Get some experience to some of these younger players, and that's really how you develop a system, which is what Coach Danny does. He sees the long term. He's developing a system. He's developing these younger players, getting them exposure, and what a better night to do it than senior night, so they can be a part of the seniors roster right on the lineup.
Mr. West, I think I'm going to start calling you Coach West. That was really good information right there. Thank you, sir.
Great swing by Ramos there. She was looking for that good one. And she got her set, made that swing, and it led to a mistake. So great job for another senior making another great play.
Fantastic. And the score is 17-8 LaSalle. Jansen again with the hard serve to the back row. Here comes the second hit and a back row spike by iMater. Jansen with the first bump.
It's going to be a free here.
Medina hitting it over the net. And a again, number 5 here from iMater with the critical mistake of spiking the ball right into the net.
Well, they're making some really kind of basic blunders here. Some of them are, I don't know if it's jitters by iMater, but they're jumping too early, and so they end up being too low by the time they hit the ball, and they hit it right into the net.
Jansen with a strong serve, an ace, unable to respond.
Well done by Jansen. Again, just caught off guard. We have them kind of unraveling here by iMater. They probably see the scoreboard, and they're not feeling confident.
Against the ropes, coach.
Doesn't help with an intimidating front senior lineup with Marquina. La Máquina.
That time, number 5 was able to get it over the net, but La Máquina able to block it for us.
Well, she is rather tall, and she's got a long reach that she's by far ahead above any of the other iMater athletes, and I'm sure that's an intimidation factor, as well as Máquina's great ability, as we see another ace come through.
From Jansen. Way to go, Jansen. Coach, I feel like teasing you again. How tall do you think La Máquina is?
Oh, I know. She's 6'1".
6'1", really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's 6'1".
God bless. Jansen again with the serve.
Forcing another free. You see Máquina did not allow a tip to come through, which forced them to have a free.
Samantha with a beautiful set to Medina, who spikes it over hard, and now LaSalle again in control. Charlize with the spike to the back row. iMater with the spike.
iMater's actually getting a few good swings. Their key player Luna's getting in there. Luna going for the dig, but Charlize gets the kill.
That was the longest volley between this entire game, and Charlize with the kill. What a way to end that little volley by Charlize. Good job.
Well, you can tell that even iMater, some of their better players are starting to find their rhythm. Luna able to make a few good connections there, not making so many mistakes, but of course the Royal Lions are just too much.
Samantha now with the set to Helena, and that was definitely in 23-8 LaSalle. What a kill.
You know who that was too? La Máquina. Elena, I do that out of love.
That's awesome.
Another kill. So iMater is just on the ropes here, 1 point away from the first game going to the Royal Lions. Basically how we predicted it early on, but we'll see how they finish.
And Mr. Shaheen with the text message saying that Jack, his newborn, is enjoying the game. Thank you for that text, Mr. Shaheen.
A very young future Royal Lion.
Absolutely.
Jack Shaheen. LaSalle getting a little too comfortable late into this first game, having a little bit of an air. They can't let iMater stick with them, can't let them make mistakes and stay in the game. They got to eliminate them.
Charlize hustling for that one.
Great tip by Charlize. Ooh, she could have let that one go. She could have let that one go. I don't know what they call it.
We're waiting for the ref to say.
It's a little barbershop pole on the top.
It is.
It hit that thing.
It's a great way to call it. And it is iMater's ball. That was a long stretch right there.
It counts as out. So if that ball touches the barbershop pole, it is out, whoever hit it.
Samantha now with the set.
You can see Charlize making a run, but Máquina doesn't even need to jump. A standing kill right there. Not a kill, but a hit.
That was disgusting. Samantha again to La Máquina. So hard that it goes out of bounds, and that makes it game for LaSalle.
Just too strong. The technique, the timing, the swing, everything just in connection. Máquina wanted to get that first game over with.
First set goes to ILS. Way to go, Royal Lions. And with that, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
We would like to thank our presenting sponsor, Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables, for their generous donation. If you're looking to purchase or lease a new car, make sure you check out Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables, located on 300 Alameda Avenue.
And we're back in the Lions Den. I am Mr. Mendez, and I'm here with Mr. West. What do you think of the game so far, Coach?
Well, it really has been a story of unforced errors. We have iMater really kind of hanging on early with LaSalle, because LaSalle was kind of making some jittery mistakes on their own part, from their nerves, from senior night, all the emotions coming into it. But as I predicted, they found their rhythm, they calmed their nerves, and they were able to really assert their dominance later on in the first game.
Definitely feel like they channeled that energy into a forward direction, and they're pushing that towards this victory, Coach.
Yeah, and we're going to see more contributions. We had Kem Bo obviously hitting a lot of kills in the early on, marking out big-time net presence. They don't have anyone that can compete physically with her height. Quick shout-out to all our fans out there that were off here on the table. We got the whole setup right here at Command Center, looking up all the stats. Hopefully we can get some stats for you later on. But we want to give a shout out to all our fans watching at home. Thank you so much for supporting LaSalle Athletics, and the women's volleyball team, especially the seniors. So thank you very much, fans.
And of course, Events by Drew. Thank you, Events by Drew, for making this possible for us to be here with our fans today.
Fantastic job.
It looks like we're on to set 2 in about 19 seconds.
Now, one thing I will predict with iMater, they're going to find a way to get some of their bigger hitters involved. We had number 22 coming in late, Luna, with some big hits. We'll see if they get her involved later on, maybe swinging her out to the wing with some side hits. But LaSalle will have to stay defensive, stay clean on the defensive end to make it happen for them. Just reduce some of those errors, Tony.
Sounds good. I mean, I'm looking forward to that too. Like, we had a first great set. Hopefully we can continue to push that momentum towards winning the second set and third. It's a really nice setup what they had here for these ladies, with that tunnel so that they can come out for their senior night, and some of the remaining Dig Pink balloons out. By the way, we are more than halfway to our goal of $1,000 for Dig Pink, right? Raising awareness for breast cancer and breast cancer research. If you would like to donate to this cause, we're trying to get to that $1,000 goal by the middle of next week. It'll be great if you can donate. Go to the ILSRoyals.com webpage, where you can donate to our Dig Pink campaign, started by our very own senior, Emma Callahan, and also Charlize Ramos. Really
need to make it happen, folks at home. Make sure you get on the computer. Make that happen today. Great cause, great foundation.
That's right. Now we get back to the game. Oof. And iMater found a hole, and they start off this set with the first point.
That's really what iMater needed, and that's exactly what LaSalle didn't. They were able to find kind of a little lucky spot there, but they made it happen nonetheless. LaSalle's got to reduce those opportunities. Do not allow iMater to hang in this game. They got to take care of them early.
Number 22 here for iMater. She had a good, strong set of points in the first set, and she gets a great set to the back row. Ana Viti able to dig it, but iMater responds, and it's now 2-0 iMater.
That was really a heads-up play by number 10, Gutierrez, for iMater. The back row had to make a tough dig, and she went right back to that spot to get them off guard when they're on the ground. So let's see if LaSalle counters right here. They need
22 again with the hard serve to Ana Viti. And Medina with the spike to the back row, unable to control it. That puts an end to those 2 points by iMater. LaSalle 2-1 now.
That's exactly what you need out of a senior. You need a senior to take charge, say, hey, you know what, this is my team. I'm going to make this happen, get the ball back on our court. Well done by Medina to get that kill.
Medina with a strong ace to the back row. 2-2 LaSalle. Way to go, Medina. A little bit of confusion there. The two ladies were looking at each other. But it did look like it was going to go out, but it was still perfectly in bounds.
Medina hit her with a strong curve. Gonzalez did not see it. She was hoping not to swing, get that ball call for all our baseball fans, but it went down. Got in the strike zone.
Hard jump serve again. Served by Medina. Oof, great dig by Viti. VT.
Here comes a free ball, and there's one of those mistakes that we had, self-inflicted, but that's okay. It was just a little bit nerves. Face down on the floor, had to get up quick. LaSalle will make the correction. I believe in them.
For sure. Now iMater's number 10 up to serve. Hard hit, hits the net. Oh! But it goes over and it trickles down, and iMater again with the point.
And those are just points that you really can't predict. LaSalle's, but you can see Medina, let's say LaSalle's got to pick it up, get their attentiveness, focus up just a little bit more. Great heads up play by Ramos.
Number 10, with those serves are barely going over the net. They have to be ready. And that time, a communication breakdown by iMater. LaSalle back in control. Again, this is a game of limiting mistakes so far.
And iMater, you can see they had a great first 4 points, and because they didn't have those miscommunication issues, it came back to plague them right then, and that's exactly what they didn't need to have happen, and LaSalle should take advantage of it right here. Let's see if they do it.
Nicole Piedra now with the serve, number 20. Serve to the back row, number 22 able to respond. Set by number 1. Back row spike by 22, Charlize with the response. Medina with the set. Back row spike by Piedra, but it's a little too far out of bounds. Score is now 3-5 iMater.
Even though that went out, everything set up before that was looking great. We had a great set by Medina. Again, the senior taking charge. Just the swing just didn't go the way. A little bit too far on that.
But you like what you saw there, Coach, right?
I did like what I saw, especially out of the seniors. Medina taking charge early on in this game. Let's see if she asserts her leadership coming up.
Excellent. Number 1 for LaSalle. Emma Callahan bumps it. Callahan with the spike. Oof. VT in there with the dig. And the miscommunication again by iMater costs them another point. LaSalle 4-5. Now they're back in control with the serve.
So I think one thing that LaSalle's doing is they're expecting their hits to be kills, and they're kind of watching the ball a little too much. I want to see them hit and then gather, expecting a return right away. We get an ace right there, which is great, but they have to be expecting that return right away. Don't be watching for the moment, the ESPN da-na-na, da-na-na moment. Got to prepare for everything.
They got to stay in the game, right, Coach?
Yeah, they got to stay in the game.
Charlize with the ace. Here goes another serve by Charlize. Great serve by Charlize.
Oh, and a great dig by her too, but wasn't able to get the second hit. But very rare that you see the server have to get her own return. So not sure what happened there. She was just running position, right place, right time, but wasn't able to get that second hit by LaSalle.
Number 5 for iMater. Bernie gets over the net. Great serve. And Callahan gets the kill.
She got the kill with a quick backhand. That was a heads-up play. She's got that long reach. Again, she's probably got a bigger reach than any iMater's squad. So that was a good heads-up play by Callahan. Again, showing her senior leadership. It's good to have senior leaders in the front and the back. LaSalle is definitely blessed.
Indeed. Now we got number 2, Sofia Moreno-Bo up to serve for LaSalle. 6-6 tie game. Nice soft serve over the net. Up for the kill, number 2.
There's Luna. That's their star player.
Set it over the net. And now a back set to Medina, but a little too hard, too strong. And that one goes out of bounds. iMater back in control, and they're back on top.
That's one she will want to head back. She's really got to flick, as Coach Danny's saying. She's really got to flick it, get that down. I think she mistimed her jump a little bit. I don't expect that to happen again. Medina's just too calm, too collected to make that error happen again.
I love your positivity, Coach. VT with a strong spike.
Really snapped that wrist, came down hard too.
I saw it too, Coach. There goes VT again.
Tough chip by number 10 for LaSalle.
That was going to go out of bounds, I think, Coach, but we still played it. VT with the spike.
Oh, what a great hit.
Yes.
That's exactly what LaSalle needed to make that statement.
Anna VT.
Anna VT with a great kill. You could tell she was looking for that one. She had a couple hits earlier on, but she was looking for the kill, so she finally got it. Happy to see that. And once you see that ball hit the court, you're hungry for more. So let's see if Anna VT gets in there a little bit more as the game progresses.
That was definitely a da-na-na, da-na-na moment.
It definitely was. Should have cued the music there.
Number 10 cleverly bumps it over the net.
Great back set to Medina, who has a thunderous blow.
She normally sets the ball for us, but she's been allowed this game to spike for us, which is nice on her senior night. Piedra with the spike over 2.
Well, Medina can do it all, like you said, and she does have a lot of kills to her name.
Piedra with the spike.
We got a good rally coming here. Luna's their heavy hitter. Great dig by Charlize.
Oh, Medina, just not enough on that one. It's okay, though. If we gather ourselves, we'll be fine.
I think she just lost sight of it with her eyes. She was looking at her spot instead of the ball. But I don't anticipate having many more errors. But iMater's definitely stepped up their game for the second set. That is for sure.
This is definitely a great game to be watching right now. And thank you, Events by Drew, for streaming this event for us so folks at home could take advantage and watch this game. This is a great back and forth game, Coach.
Yes, it is. And make sure if you're watching from the comfort of home, get your popcorn out. This is a great game for that.
As they hit it into the net, LaSalle tied the game 8-8.
Not the best way to win a point, but LaSalle will take it, take the opportunity, but they have to capitalize off this, Tony.
Coach, what kind of popcorn do you like to eat?
Not a fan of the butter. I don't know why, but I'm not a fan of the heavy butter. I feel like I ate 20 pounds after eating that thing. Oh, here we go. Great dig.
Kiara Alieti almost gets it over, but it hits the net.
Almost.
It's okay, though. You just got to shake it off. It's okay. These ladies want to win it for their seniors, and I do know that. But we'll be fine as long as we keep playing our game, LaSalle Royals volleyball. We'll be fine.
Alieti had some wicked spin on that. If that thing would have gone over the net, that would have been an ace or kill for sure.
For sure.
Good eye by Callahan to let that one go out. So LaSalle is now serving because of that. So that's that veteran experience showing its value right there.
Medina back up to serve again with that strong jump serve. Boom, back to the back row.
Now she leads the team with aces, so I'm glad she found her rhythm there. Did not have it out like she did on her first set.
Medina with the set to Piedra. Hard hit, but a little too hard. Oh, I love volleyball. All right, 9-9 tie game.
I am pretty sure we have several legacy athletes out here for the Lady Royals. Some sisters of former graduates. So a little legacy being established here.
Piedra with another spike, but that one barely goes out this time. Scores 11-9 LaSalle.
Being a little cautious there, really need to snap that wrist, be more aggressive, handle that situation with a little more aggression, get that ball down.
Ooh, and they set it to nobody. Nobody was paying attention, I guess, and that costed them another point.
Well, as you can see, they have number 22 still out, but she's in the back row right now, not on the wing. And they just had another miscommunication that's been plaguing them, and LaSalle just needs to reduce their own errors to capitalize off that.
Speaking of errors, Coach, that's Piedra with a serve that hit the net, making it another tie game. This is, a lot of mistakes by both teams, but it's still a very fun game to watch, as usual, volleyball.
Yeah, this is definitely more competitive, which is great. You want a more competitive game, but it would be a little bit better if we just had a little fewer errors than we currently are having.
Indeed. A hard hit to the back row. Christina Brita able to control it. Charlize with a spike. That looked like it was going out of bounds, but they played it anyway.
It was definitely going out of bounds. Charlize is thankful for that.
Job.
Sometimes you just need a little luck, though, right, Tony?
Indeed. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, right, Coach?
I don't know about that, but I'll definitely take the luck.
Charlize up to serve. An ace by Charlize, picking her spots.
Great to see an A student getting aces. That's what, on and off the court, getting those aces. That's
Brilliant,
great to see.
Coach. That was awesome. Whoops. Charlize up to serve again.
She's got to be careful not to serve it too short, though. I know she's
leaving
looking
that-
for that spot.
Yep.
That was great. Great placement there.
Number 2 running up there to try to counter that.
All LaSalle needs to do is they need to get the ball in play right now. iMater's making more mistakes than LaSalle. Just get it in play, get it to their side, let them make the mistake, play good defensively, and the ball will be in control of LaSalle.
And ride that momentum. Here we go, another ace by Charlize.
Some frustration starting to show on iMater. 22, you can tell she's a veteran of the team, able to keep her composure, but we'll see what happens. Maybe a little bit unraveling going on right here.
Charlize
4 straight points.
She's bringing that poise that is so desperately needed right now with this back and forth game. Perfect hit over the net.
Luna took charge there, number 22.
That one's going
Way
way out.
Great job, and Medina to call the Lions off there. Let that ball go out of bounds. And iMater wisely takes a timeout to get collected. They need to compose themselves. Too many unforced errors. That was 7 or 6 straight points by LaSalle right there.
Way to go, Royals. And with that, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Charlize Ramos up to serve for LaSalle, number 8. Here we go. She was on a streak of points. Gets it over one more time. Way to go, Charlize, especially during this back and forth game. Sometimes that's all you need, coaches, is just get it over the net.
And sometimes it's just like basketball. Well done to get the kill.
Chiara Alietti with the kill.
Alietti showed some emotion on senior night.
Yes.
What a great kill. And you can tell that Charlize is a veteran. She's been there, done that. After timeout, she didn't let her nerves get the best of her. Just put it in play, let her teammates do the rest.
Another serve by Charlize Ramos over the net. Good job, Charlize. 22 with a hard hit. She was trying to break that momentum, but it went right into the net, and it backfired against her. 18-11 LaSalle.
Yeah, she was 22, probably a little frustrated, wants to get that frustration out with a good hit, but not able to connect there. Another point for LaSalle.
And Charlize again with a perfect hit over the net. Ace, way to go, Charlize Ramos.
You know, with enough of these aces, for sure she's going to USC. She's going to be on a full ride with all these aces.
Yeah, it is her dream school.
Charlize Ramos into TV production. Loves video journalism. Loves getting aces.
She loves being in front of the camera. She told me her favorite job is to be an anchor, so I do wish her the best with that.
Well, right now she's doing a great job anchoring this team with some great service. We have 9 straight points by LaSalle. iMater on the ropes here again.
Boom, Charlize with the serve.
Again, calm, cool, collected, just putting in play, letting her teammates do the rest. What a great block.
Blocked by Emma Callahan, making them work. Christina Brito with the set. Medina with the set.
Ooh.
Callahan with the kill.
Kind of an awkward kill there, but Medina had that short set. Emma wasn't ready for it, but being an athlete, she just adjusted on the fly, was able to get over the net and get a point.
And find the hole.
There was a little hole in the zone on the left wing. She found it. Little tip. They weren't expecting it.
Charlize again with the serve.
Great serve that time.
Number 2 with the set, and 4 goes for the kill. Brito with the bump. Medina with the set. Piedra with the hard hit over the net.
Ooh, that caught her right under the throat, but she was able to return it. Great dig.
And Ana Viti back in the game with a hard spike. 22 to the back row, Brito. And Callahan. This is another long volley. 23, unable to really get her hand on that one. And another mistake by iMater, 21-11 LaSalle.
Great job by some of these younger players by LaSalle, like VT getting involved, not letting the seniors do everything. Seniors obviously playing a role, but even the younger classmen, underclassmen contributing early on in this game.
Charlize again with the great serve over the net. Brito back there with the dig. Medina with the set. VT coming in strong. I love VT's energy. Medina with the set. Hard hit by Callahan, finding the spot, unable to control it is iMater, and LaSalle again with the points, 22-11.
I don't think the viewers maybe appreciate how tough of a hit that was by Callahan. She could not touch the net in her swing. She had to shorthand it. She had to really time it exactly right, and she was just able to get it in play again, let them make the mistake, let her teammates support her.
Charlize still point after point. I believe she has about 11 points in a row right now.
11 or 12, somewhere around there. Doing
Posada with the spike over the net. Ooh, VT ready to respond to that one. Medina and Posada again with the... Ooh, that was a kill. That was right in front of us, Coach.
Piedra with a rock of a hit.
Posada. I got her confused.
Oh, that was Posada. Sorry.
Yeah. No, they look very similar.
Still a rock of a hit.
Indeed.
Still a rock of a hit.
Indeed, yes, sir.
And you know what? It all starts with the service. Charlize is able to consistently get it in, allow her teammates to help her out, and that's why LaSalle's on a 13 run right now, 13-point run.
Yep. Ooh, she carried that ball, making it another point. This is game point now for LaSalle in the second set of this game.
The Lions smell the victory coming up. Blood on the safari. They're about to make the kill.
So proud of Charlize right now. Another hit over the net, perfectly well done. iMater going for it.
Ooh, great hit by iMater.
They're gonna make this earn this. Callahan with the hard hit. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, ladies. That was a great streak of points.
Really, really great streak there. That was a tough adjustment by Callahan. Tried to jump a little too early, had to bend back to get it, and it just wasn't enough to get it over the net.
That was a 13-0 run there. Ooh. Emma Callahan couldn't control that one quite well. Goes out of bounds, scores 24-13.
I think they were caught off a little off guard. They're still kind of talking strategy about where to be, and they weren't fully settled. So I expect them to get a better return on this one. Now that they're settled, you can see the focus in their eyes right now.
Number 5 for iMater with the serve. Ooh, and they return it, but they were not able to get it together, and that makes it game for LaSalle, or set, excuse me. That's 2 sets in a row. And Coach, what do you think of that set?
Well, you can see Emma was actually surprised that went over. That was a return ace on her. Just a quick little bump. Angled it appropriately, just found the soft spot. As you can see, again, it was eliminating the small mistakes that allowed LaSalle to
get on that run.
And let's not change the service, the importance of the service. Charlize was able to put that ball into play 15, 14 times in a row, and that really allowed LaSalle to show their value in their defense and their passing and their strong hits. There weren't any dominating kills in that little run there, but it was just that consistency that allowed LaSalle to get on top of that game.
And get poised and relax and know that they got this with Charlize anchoring the team, as you said, Coach.
Yeah, it all starts with the seniors. Coach Danny knows that. Seniors really led all through that game. And, of course, he had some great contributions from Alietti and VT and other underclassmen also. Everyone's playing their role is exactly what you need in a great team.
Fantastic. And with that being said, in between this second and third set, I would like to say thank you to the Huara family for contributing to this athletic department and putting forth the effort for us to stream this ILS sporting event so that all students and family members from home can support and watch us compete. And with that, we're going to go to commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, see you soon.
They played amazing. They played with heart. We won because we wanted it, and I can attest that. They've been working since early on summer, and they deserve it.
They've been grinding throughout the summer, conditioning.
They learned how to come back.
Battled through adversity, lost this team twice throughout the year.
They were losing, they came back, and they won. So it's well deserved. I'm very happy for them.
The last time I was in a district final, I was a student, and I didn't win. So this is awesome. This is awesome.
They all are good girls. They work hard, and I'm very proud of all of them.
Next week, Thursday, I believe it's the 24th. We'll be hosting a game, so make sure that we bring everybody out there, a nice rowdy crowd to get them going, keep them going. Go Royals, let's go! Woo!
And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here in the Lions Den, Immaculata LaSalle High School in Vizcaya, Miami, Florida. Coach, Mr. West, how are you doing?
Doing great. LaSalle is up 2-0, showing that the seniors really lead the team on and off the court. You can see the chemistry forming. Leaders are not letting them be distracted. They're rallying the troops when things aren't going well, and you can see that they're just in command of this game. I don't expect iMater to pull off an upset here. LaSalle should handle this next game easily.
Indeed, this could be the possible third and final set. We have to see how this goes, though, because there's still a game to play. But the ladies are happily, they look like they're celebrating a little bit, but there's still a game to play.
Still, we have emotions running high still. This could potentially be the last senior night game at home for some of these young Royal Lions. And I know they probably want to keep playing, but of course they want to take home the W as soon as possible.
Absolutely. Coach, did you ever play volleyball?
Sand volleyball. Back in college, played a little bit of sand volleyball.
No kidding.
Yeah, definitely. Sand volleyball was sport for me. One thing as I grew older, that's sand everywhere. That's tough to deal with. Don't have to worry about that in here, though.
iMater with the first serve of the game of the third set. Samantha with the set. To Charlize Ramos getting the kill. 1-0. Starting up the set strong.
Besides just being a great swing overall, you can just tell that the whole team is behind these seniors. The bench erupted. All the players were excited. Everyone's excited. They're in rhythm. The seniors are in complete control of this game right now, Tony.
Indeed, Adriana Medina now up to serve with their hard jump serve. Let's see how this goes. Well over the net to the back row. iMater almost unable to control, but they do. Medina with the set to Callahan. Callahan hits it to the back row as well. iMater in control. 22 now. Tries to pop it to the back net, but Medina's there for Charlize Ramos, and she floats it over, but iMater is able to control number 2 with a bump. 22 with a hard hit to the back row, but Callahan able to dig that. Charlize with a hard hit too in return, but iMater able to control, and La Machina jumping there, but she's not able to block that. But La Machina with us with the kill. Way to go, LaSalle, 2-zip.
That was just a complete team effort, and really kind of led by both Adriana Medina with a great serve, and of course Charlize keeping composed. Some of those hits were a lot tougher than they looked, just getting it in play, allowing her teammates to make the play. Elena Markina obviously great at finding that spot to get the kill.
Another strong serve by Medina.
Quick
VT. iMater in control.
iMater's kind of floating up. That back road is wide open. Doesn't matter. They have a mistake.
And it costed them 3-0 LaSalle, excuse me. Medina up for the serve again. Hard serve to the back row for LaSalle. And that time, there was a miscommunication and a mistake by iMater, making it another point. 4-0 for LaSalle.
I imagine Coach Danny is trying to stick to the same formula that was successful last game. Get those serves in. Just allow LaSalle to make the plays. Let iMater make the mistakes, and that's what they're doing right here.
That one was out as Elena Marquina hits that one slightly over the line, and that puts an end to the run by Adriana Medina. Score is now 1-4 LaSalle.
I'm feeling a lot more confident about this opening game, though, because they had that rhythm established. A little set went wide, a little error there. We got to get in control so that it doesn't unravel kind of like it did early on in that second game.
iMater now 2-4. 23 with the serve slightly over the net. Medina with the set. Helena hitting it over.
La Machina. She's just got too good of a swing that found her spot. That was a tough angle. iMater was not ready for it.
Helena, she is now sitting out, and they bring in Christina Brito to serve. Brito smacks it hard.
Oh,
the
what?
ref called that in, and rightfully so. I'm right here, and I saw that. That was definitely
just squeaked it.
Way to go, Brito.
I think it pulled up the tape a little bit. That's how close it was.
Brito, also an excellent TV production student. I had her last year in my class. She was awesome. Brito, another ace.
Another ace.
Way to go, Brito.
Brito wearing that pink. Don't forget, our viewers, that the Dig Pink campaign is still in full effect. The $1,000 goal. Make sure you contribute to that. Really need to make it happen. Awesome foundation, awesome cause. Get on your computer and donate now. But actually, after this game,
we're almost there. And Emma Callahan with the kill.
Casual kill right there. Callahan just too easy for her because she's just got so much ability and skill. Finesse just controlled that, found her spot, just a light swing, but that's all it took.
And closing the door on iMater there. They were hoping to get that one over, and Emma Callahan right there to spike it down.
Right now we have iMater really kind of looking to their bench. They're looking for answers, and I don't think they're finding it. Luna is still out there, number 22, the star player.
Brito with another ace.
A little frustration showing on iMater. We don't have all the girls coming up to the, I don't know what you call it, the center reassurance circle.
Indeed, yes.
The huddle. I don't know what
the huddle, correct. This is why they brought Brito into the game, to continue. Ooh, that one goes straight into the net, but she did have 3 aces in that 5-point stretch.
And that's okay. LaSalle's gotten into a rhythm here. They're up 5 points. They know they're just putting that ball in play and letting their teammates do the rest.
Indeed. Now iMater up first. The serve, number 1.
You'll notice, too, all 3 seniors for LaSalle are out there right now.
For this final set, hopeful final set.
Oh, it's going to be the final one, that's for sure.
Medina with the set to
Too much ability.
Definitely in, straight down the line. Another kill by LaSalle.
And Callahan just so poised. You can see she just keeps her emotions regulated, even though it's senior night and she's feeling these emotions. She just keeps them in check, finding her spot, keeping her technique in check. Callahan doing a great job leading.
Now Charlize up again to serve. We saw last set that she had about 14 straight points to lead our team to victory.
And off to a great start, doing it again, just finding her spot, putting it in play. They're having a tough time with that soft middle zone. But
ace.
They're not doing, iMater's not doing a lot to counter that, but we'll see if they make the adjustment here.
10-3 LaSalle. Charlize again with a great serve. That was almost missed.
Yeah, squeaked over the net. Oh,
great hustle by Charlize. She dove for that one, but unable to get to it.
Well, that ball teleported to that spot. I don't think it even floated over the net. I don't know how it got there, but it caught Charlize by surprise, caught me by surprise too.
22 now for iMater with the hard. Oh.
Miss Luna. Little miscommunication by LaSalle, able to correct it.
Brito with the back row serve, spike, excuse me. Brito with the dig. And this one goes a little bit too far as number 15.
16, Fernandez, a little too ambitious with that swing, but I like the idea in attack mode. Finish this game early. Right idea, just needs to work on the technique for that particular hit.
Daniela, yeah.
Back to the basics.
Love the aggressiveness there. 22 with the hard hit. That looked like it was going out, but we played it, and Miss Campbell was not able to respond.
Yeah, Cambo, you could tell she was iffy if that was it or out. She went with the safe and just went for it, but it was a tough one to get.
22 again with the serve. Oh. Cambo unable to play that one. It was right between Cambo and Brito. Looks like 22 has found her spots.
Right, Cambo, she wasn't playing. She was not in for the rotation last game, so maybe she's nursing like a little injury or something. I don't know about that, but she just needs to get warmed up. She'll be in the swing of things soon enough.
Cambo able to respond there. Now going for the spike. Great job by Cambo. And
Callahan responds with a little tip.
Indeed. Cambo responds there. Callahan with the spike. Into the net.
Very close there, but you could tell that everyone was in communication. Medina was on the same page as Callahan. Callahan just not able to get it over the net. Needs a little bit more flick. We'll see if LaSalle responds here. 10-8.
Even though this has been a runaway game by LaSalle in both first and second set, this has been such a fun game to watch.
Definitely a fun game to watch. Definitely helps when iMater's on the same page with their teammates. Not on the same page there. Puts it into the net again.
Another point by LaSalle. 11-8. Another substitution by Coach Danny, bringing in number 11, Samantha
Santiago.
Thank you, sir. Samantha hitting over the head hard,
Great.
So hard. That's another ace for LaSalle.
Caught 22 off guard, was expecting the short serve as they've been getting earlier, but 11's got that hammer of a serve.
Samantha again with the serve. Slightly over the net, but it does go over the net hard as can be. Number 5 now with the spike, but it hits the top of the net and it bounces right back.
Back to the formula, back to Coach Danny's keys to success. Just serve that ball into play. Let them make the mistake. Some great service definitely helps. These are tough serves to handle.
Indeed, she is nailing them. Number 11, Samantha, again with the serve. Very concentrated, spinning that ball.
7 bounces, don't forget the 7 bounces.
Pow, hits it over hard. I gotta love the math teacher counting the bounces. Medina now with a strong hit, but that goes out of bounds. Great dive by number 1 from iMater, but doesn't matter, it goes out of bounds.
You can tell Medina wants it, but how impressive. This is a tall net. She is not the tallest player, but she plays like it. She wants that kill, and she will find it. She's had a couple early on, but she wants that thunder strike.
Samantha with the bump set. And the spike by Callahan.
Oof. Callahan, just too much to handle. Callahan's got that thunder, and number 1 for iMater went into the benches. Benches cleared. That poor chair got the worst of it.
Do you know who Coach Jack Ramsey is, Mr. West?
Jack Ramsey.
Yeah. Sound ring a bell at all or no?
Not ringing a bell.
So he was an anchor for the Miami Heat a long time ago. He was actually a coach for the Portland Trailblazers way back when, I believe when Bill Walton was a player. Bill Walton, the great Bill Walton. But Jack Ramsey was an announcer for the Miami Heat. And we had Dan Marley back in the day when we had Alonzo Mourning and Tim Hardaway. And whenever Dan Marley would make a three-pointer, he would say, "Thunder, Dan." Like he would really get into that. The way we're speaking right now reminds me of Coach Jack Ramsey. Rest in peace.
Well, when you have as much big hitters as LaSalle has, and Makina and Callahan, it's real easy to let the thunder come out.
I love it, Coach. Now Callahan up for the serve.
Again, a senior leading with great service, putting it into play, letting iMater make the mistakes, and LaSalle capitalizing.
Boom, 23 with the hit, way up in the air. Great effort by number 1 again. And now Callahan with a back row bump.
Ooh, I don't think La Makina was expecting that little short set.
She found a hole though, and she made it happen.
With the tip, great tip by her.
17-9.
I think she wanted the wind up. She wanted lightning to strike twice.
Callahan up to serve. Hard hit to the back row. Another ace by LaSalle.
I think that's number 1 for iMater. That look just said it all, kind of on the floor, frustrated. You can see the emotions are starting to run. They're 7 points away from going home. They don't want it to happen. Meanwhile, the seniors of LaSalle leading the way, about to close in on a victory.
Coach, do you have a standout play of the game so far?
Play of the game?
If you have one.
Well, I would say it would have to be that streak LaSalle went on in the second set. What do you call it? Second game? Second set?
Second set.
Second set, the 15 in a row. That was really just what propelled LaSalle from being on the brink of which way is this game going to go to asserting their dominance and really starting the third set off correctly also. So that little stretch really kind of, number 1, cemented the leadership and the senior presence on the court and propelled them through the third set.
Can't agree with you more, Coach. Charlize's 13, 14 points in a row really established our dominance in this game.
And not just the service, but the sets by Medina, the stroke, the swings by Callahan, just everything going LaSalle's way. And again, it's continuing right now with Cambeau's service. 19-10
LaSalle. Angelina Cambeau up to serve. Looks like we're going to do a rotation here. Bringing in Sophie Fakuri, number 6. Yep.
Sophie Fakuri, former student of mine, she has got a great serve.
There it is.
Very little spin, makes it really tough to predict where that serve is going.
Medina now with the spike. Number 2 with the set for iMater. And they gingerly hit it over the net.
Great communication by LaSalle.
The Charlize with a hard hit hits the nets, but it still goes in, and LaSalle with a point.
LaSalle, great communication there when the ball was coming over, getting everyone in position, and Charlize with a 40-pound arm coming through.
Sophie Vercurry again with the serve.
I don't know how she holds those arms up. They're so heavy.
Oh, great effort
dig
by Sophie Vercurry.
Sophie Vercurry is just another reason why LaSalle's future is so bright. Young junior playing on the squad, great service. As you can see, great dig there to get her out, to get LaSalle out of some trouble. Bright future for LaSalle next year.
And this is our second year in varsity, so next year, this will be our third year playing for the varsity squad. iMater, something happened there.
Frustration is seeping through. You can tell 3 points away. I think they're already on the bus, Tony.
I believe you're right, Coach. For Corey now, again with the hard hit, putting the nail in the coffin. Let's see what she does with this serve.
Watch this knuckleball come through.
Boom, barely any spin. A little too far, a little too hard. And it's 22-11, LaSalle in the lead.
Now, I'm no math teacher, but I think LaSalle is twice as many points as I'm at it right now.
I love it. Number 5, hitting it hard over the net. Samantha with the set. Charlize now with the kill.
Right down the line. This is Charlize's night and the seniors' night. Callahan, Adriana, Charlize all playing great. But Charlize, who normally doesn't pop off the stat sheet, is really showing her worth as a senior right now. Just a great night for her.
Proud of her. 7, Adriana Medina up to serve again. Hard hit, another knuckleball. 12 with the soft hit.
Great dig by Callahan. She can do it all, can't she?
A little too far there that time by Danila Fernandez. That's fine though. Like you said, Coach, giving the younger underclassmen that practice, that experience next year, they're going to be even more ready for this action.
And that experience in the game is invaluable, especially along the seniors. You get to see their mannerisms, their attitude, their effort, and it really translates to your own game. And Charlize just barely misses a tip right there, not able to corral it.
23 now again with the serve for iMater Academy.
Nothing to worry about too much yet, but LaSalle really needs to get the ball on their side right now, get a side out.
Charlize with the hard hit, but it does go out of bounds there. 23-14.
A little hesitancy there. I'm not sure if the previous mistake led to that one, but really need to get out of this hole.
Medina now with the set. Ooh, great block by iMater.
Yeah, number 22 really trying to salvage this game for their team, and she just had a thunderous block right there. LaSalle's got to have a turnaround here.
It's not over yet. There's Danila Fernandez with the bump. Vercurry, excuse me, and a little miscommunication by LaSalle.
Well, you could tell there, I think Emma Callahan wanted to take charge. She wanted to get this point. We have some eager underclassmen that also want to get in there.
Oh.
I want to say Coach Danny's going to take a timeout. No, he's just going to coach him up.
Yep.
He's got confidence. He's got confidence. That's good.
Way to go, Coach. Medina now with the set.
Callahan taking charge there. You could tell that was hurt. I don't think they anticipated that was going to get returned. I didn't think so earlier, but they did.
Timeout, LaSalle. This will give us an opportunity to say thank you to the Huada family for the support of the athletics department, for putting forth the effort to stream this ILS sporting event so that all students and families can support and watch our Royal Lions compete.
Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables. We would like to thank you, our presenting sponsor, Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables, for their generous donation. If you're looking to purchase or lease a new car, make sure you check out Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables, located on 300 Alameda Avenue.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at this event between iMater Academy and LaSalle. Hard serve to the back net. And Callahan now with a hard spike from the back row. Ooh! They tried to control it, but it was a little bit too difficult for number 23 of iMater to control.
You know, I think Coach Danny said we just got to get back to basics, let these seniors take control. Callahan wisely calling off everyone else, wanted that ball for herself, got the kill.
And Coach leaving in Daniela Fernandez, confiding in her, trusting her, and I like to see that, Coach, helping her players grow.
Charlize Kinchy in the game.
Hits the pole, the barbershop pole, unfortunately making it another point for iMater Academy.
LaSalle 5 points ahead, but they cannot let that lead influence their play. They got to play like they're down right now. They got to hustle after these hits, play it safe. Let iMater make the mistake. They got to play some better defense right now.
This is a game of reducing mistakes, so we'll see if this is going to be a game won by a mistake or a game won by us making a point.
Great service.
Brito with the hit over the net. 22 with the start hit. That was going to go out of bounds, but we played anyway. It's okay, though. Charlize comes back and attacks. iMater able to control. 22 now going for
it, hit.
But she misses. Sophie Vercurry with the back row set. Callahan with the hit, and that is the game.
How appropriate that 2 seniors really kind of wrangled that in. The seniors, 3 seniors, Adriana Medina, Emma Callahan, and Charlize Ramos finishing this game off for LaSalle. What a way to end.
What a way to remember this game too, Coach. Gotta love it.
So some pre-game nerves from the seniors and from the team played out. They were able to shake off some of those nerves, as I predicted, as the game went on, and really the talent of LaSalle was just too much for iMater today.
Yes, they did find a way to channel that energy as the sisters passed by us. Thank you, Sister Susan. Thank you, Sister Kim, for this opportunity to be here. This is a dream come true for us. Thank you, Sister. And these young ladies, they were very emotional before the game. We could see them in tears of joy, and now they're together, center courts, celebrating their victory. It's nice to see.
And what a culture that's been established by the volleyball team, by Coach Danny and all of his athletes. A great culture of camaraderie, togetherness, even during these tough times of the pandemic. Able to let their faith in Christ and faith in each other shine through today. It's really great to see.
Indeed, Coach. It looks like a couple of girls went to the locker room. I think something is going to happen, something sneaky. Maybe it's just my assumption, but it looks like something is up.
Something up is indeed, and I want to give a quick shout out. Today is the first football game of the year. ILS travels to St. Brendan High School for the first ever Royal Lions matchup versus Sabre football. So shout out to Coach Elder and all the Royal Lions for the football team. Hopefully they'll bring home a W tonight.
7 p.m. I believe that's going to be live streaming as well. So make sure you check in and tune to our team sports here at ILS.
And also don't forget about the Dig Pink campaign. We're trying to reach that $1,000. Support your student athletes, support your school, and support a great cause.
More than halfway there. People, let's make it happen. And with that being said, I would like to say, if you are interested in any sponsorship opportunities, if you want to get your name during our live stream out there, reach out to Mr. Eric Taggart from ILS. His email address is etaggart, that is ETAGGART at ilsroyals.com. Reach out to Mr. Eric Taggart, and we'll make sure to get your name and brand on this sponsorship. Coach, any other final notes that you'd like to give about this game today?
Well, I want to say bright future for LaSalle. I know there's a lot of emotions for the seniors, but the seniors will be gone next year. Their legacy will last, but their presence will no longer be here. It will be up to the juniors, the sophomores, the freshmen to really lead the way. A great culture has been established, great team chemistry, and that will last for a long time with the program. Really great to see that established here at LaSalle.
Really happy for them. And with that, we would like to say thank you to Events by Drew for supplying us with our streaming needs. If you are interested in streaming a live event, reach out to Drew directly. His email is drew@eventsbydrew.com. Feel free to reach out and he'll make it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to say thank you for tuning in and good night. Be safe.
At Immaculata LaSalle High School, we honor individuality, providing an environment where all are welcome, involved, and responsible. Tapping into our students' creativity as soon as they come on campus, leaving them energized with a sense of possibility. The faculty strives to help each student realize and apply their unique talents and abilities. Dynamic instruction, diverse curriculum, and relevant content allow us to instill a sense of purpose and passion throughout our academic courses. Our faculty has expertly created hybrid digital habitats, which focused on promoting literacy across all disciplines. By utilizing innovative approaches that leverage the resources of our connected culture and merge them to tried and true pedagogies of education. We're committed to molding the next generation of builders, scholars, creators, explorers, record breakers, and innovators.
Our students have a genuine desire to be involved beyond the classroom. With over 30 extracurricular activities ranging from honor societies to service and leadership clubs, students are provided with opportunities to enhance their ILS experience. Our commitment to developing the whole person is enhanced by our 21st Century Learning initiatives. Our one-to-one iPad program blurs the four walls of the classroom by providing immediate access to information, paperless classroom environments, increased opportunities for collaboration and communication, and foundational knowledge to leverage the power of technology in and out of the classroom. Our STEAM concentration certifications allow students to focus part of their studies on exploring career opportunities in engineering, computer science, digital arts, health science, and global business leadership.
Our athletic program offers 15 sports: baseball, basketball, cheerleading, cross country, dance, football, golf, lacrosse, sailing, soccer, softball, swimming, tennis, track and field, and volleyball. Coaches and students work to foster a culture of discipline, practice, and sportsmanship where players transform into athletes and leaders.
Our Catholic identity is at the heart of all we do. We recognize that our faith is expressed through prayer, worship, service, and moral living. In the Salesian spirit, we acknowledge the spiritual needs of the young person and provide opportunities in faith formation through celebrations of the Eucharist and reconciliation, through weekend and class retreat experiences, and through academic and extracurricular service learning opportunities. We are devoted to deepening our understanding of God, others, and ourselves.
Our school is our home, a community of inclusion, celebrating our Salesian spirit, anchored in our Catholic identity, through our mission, through our values, through how we live our lives.